Now, all this hot air is actually making a Willowick woman sick. Now, she tells us she's been without a working air conditioning unit for nearly a month now.
And especially on a day like today, it is really putting her health at risk.
This all could have been avoided if they would just listen to me.
As News 5's Jordan Vandenberg reports, housing advocates have come to her aid while imploring the landlord to get the unit fixed.
You're going to be nice and cool now.
With the air conditioning set to a brisk 65, Darlene King has never been so happy to be away from home.
I can't go back there until I actually have working air conditioning.
Thanks to emergency funding from the county, the Fair Housing Resource Center moved her into a hotel Wednesday afternoon. If they hadn't, King says she would have had to make a second hospital trip in as many weeks.
It could have been all avoided, but they chose not to, so hey, this is where it's at.
4 weeks ago, King says her air conditioning unit started to no longer work at her fourth floor apartment unit at Shoregate Towers in Willowick. Despite repeatedly putting in multiple maintenance requests and alerting management, she says the hot and muggy conditions at her $1,000 a month apartment unit began to trigger her COPD, sending her to the hospital. She's still waiting on a fix.
It's going on 4 weeks.
How frustrating is that?
Very.
Scary, too, for given your health.
Yeah, and I figured they would move along considering my health, but I guess they don't care. the landlord or the owner is there to collect money, and that's about it.
Been trying to contact management and sent emails to the powers that be to try to shed some light on the situation, and I feel like they're not taking it as seriously as they need to either.
Patricia Kidd, an attorney and executive director of the Fair Housing Resource Center, is now working on King's behalf, and she's been communicating with management and an attorney representing the owner of the complex. However, even she has grown frustrated.
I'm hoping that management will get a sudden sense of enthusiasm to address the issue.
Well, the state of Ohio does not have any laws that require landlords to provide air conditioning or to fix it when it breaks. Kidd says that the Fair Housing Act and Darlene's medical conditions certainly make air conditioning a reasonable accommodation.
This is part of those responsibilities, is to taking care of your units and making sure that they're fit and they're in habitable conditions. People in 2022 should not be living in uninhabitable situations.
If I was in there now, yeah, I would have had to be hauled out of there by the rescue squad.
Fortunately, King won't have to worry about that for the next several days, with the Fair Housing Resource Center in her corner and the air conditioning on the wall.
God bless them. Seriously.
In Lake County, Jordan Vandenberg, News 5.
So we reached out to the property management company for comment, and we are still waiting for a response at this time.